To my people of Congo, Africa, and the Black race around the world, a transformative awakening is unfolding. In parts of Africa and across Black nations, we are rising. And with time and unity, we will see this awakening spread across the entire continent and beyond. One path to this awakening is through education, through truth, through sharing the right information. For too long, we have been dormant, divided. We have followed the European narrative and even some of our own to dictate our lives. They have conspired to keep us blind, to keep us brainwashed, to keep us miseducated, poor, divided, and at war with each other. But today we are witnessing something powerful. An African leader is standing up.
Hello and welcome to Van TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.
Hello, welcome back to our platform, my people. If you're new, please just consider subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that in case we do upload any story, you'll be the first one to view. My people, thank you so much. I do appreciate for you guys for making your time and support my channel so far where I have reached now, guys. You've made it. You've tried to make me reach where I am. For now, I thank you so much for reaching 25,000 subscribers, and I hope we will be proceeding with the same spirit to get about 50k subscribers is what we are aiming right now by the end of this month, because this is the new month and we are dreaming for the new thing. So guys, I have something I want to share with you. There's something I want to share with you. There's a message. Black people are being sent a message. There's a strong message from a certain lady. This amazing lady has sent message, and particularly this message is supposed to go to the Black people and African people. So message is so nice. I appreciate this lady for making a certain message to Africa. It's encouraging message, and it's the message that makes African to be woken up. This is a waking up call to the African people. Let us dive into the message and see what she has talked about, what she has heard we African people, and we'll be back.
Hello everyone. This message is for my African and the Black race around the world. Here goes. To my people of Congo, Africa, and the Black race around the world, a transformative awakening is unfolding. In parts of Africa and across Black nations, we are rising. And with time and unity, we will see this awakening spread across the entire continent and beyond. One path to this awakening is through education, through truth, through sharing the right information. For too long, we have been dormant, divided. We have followed the European narrative and even some of our own to dictate our lives. They have conspired to keep us blind, to keep us brainwashed, to keep us miseducated, poor, divided, and at war with each other. But today, we are witnessing something powerful. An African leader is standing up, challenging the corrupt, defying systems built to serve the few and undermine many. I recently read The Slave Ship by Marcus Rediker. It chronicles the theft, the torture, the kidnapping, the killings, the rape, the violence, the enslavement of millions of Africans over 4 centuries. 12 million Africans were brought to the New World. Some sources say closer to 30 million. 5 million died during the Middle Passage. By the time slavery was abolished, 3.3 million were still working on plantations. For Americans, British, Danish, Dutch, French, Portuguese, and Spanish enslavers. By 1800, the slave-based economy had generated the equivalent of $3.3 billion in 2007 value. And yet, they called us lazy, unfit to govern ourselves. When they could no longer steal our people, they turned to our land. They gathered in what became known as the Scramble for Africa. They divided our continent. They dominated 90% of it, often with brutal violence. Belgium colonized Congo. 10 million Congolese perished. And later, Congo endured what is called Africa's World War, an estimated 5 million lives lost. All of it for our natural resources: diamonds, sugar, salt, gold, iron, cobalt, uranium, copper, bauxite, silver, petroleum, natural gas, and cocoa beans. Resources that power the industries and technologies of today. Even after colonialism, they found new ways to loot. They pitted African nations against each other, just as they once pitted African chiefs against each other in exchange for human cargo. They gave them guns, they gave them lies. The president of France recently said, talking about Macron, if we leave African countries to manage on their own, now is not the time. Africa remains the least developed continent, and history shows we have a role to play in supporting its growth. A complete withdrawal could halt progress. There is still much work for us to do in Africa, and we believe they are not fully ready to thrive without our involvement. Let that sink in. Dear Africans, dear Black people, we must not forget the past. The growth they speak of is unilateral. These remarks are why we must be vigilant. We must be united now more than ever. The truth is setting us free. And at the forefront of this new revolution is Captain Ibrahim Traoré. As he forges a new path of revolutionary leadership, let us remain vigilant. Let us question the deals being made. Let us ask who truly benefits. Let us unite behind this new era. Let us hold accountable those who seek to destabilize other nations. Homeland or death, we shall overcome. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's a strong message to Africans. Whenever you are African and watching this video, whenever you are a black people watching this video, this is the strong one. It is so amazing to have a certain lady to decide and give us this type of message, and this is the message that we are supposed to have. This is the message that we needed to follow so that we can make our African, you can make this skin black people, black skin to be in a certain place. So amazing. So guys, you see, she has said that we African, we have been divided by the whites. You see, it's true, we have been divided by the whites. Whites are coming into our African, into our motherland. We are now following the white man's culture and forgetting our culture. And also, you've seen these white people, they may end up killing us because they see some of the things that we are doing. Whenever they see an African person is rising up, whenever they see an African gentleman is rising up to awaken other people, the final decision to the white men is that they decided to eliminate the person. So we African, we are being we are being divided, because you see most of the African every leader here in Africa, every African people, every African person is divided to each other. You may find African person don't want to hear what another African person is telling him or her. You may find African leader don't want to listen to another leader who might be having a good information that can change Africa. So African, we are divided the way this lady has said, and this is the best message I ever heard. And they think like we are supposed to be the way they think. But right now I'm so grateful to see most of the people, most of the African leaders are just rising up to realize that at the stage where we were was not a best place to be. So they're trying to change a stage, they're trying to change a place so that we can have a different place to be. They are trying to make African to look different than those days. You see, those days we saw some of the leaders who tried to change Africa. They were eliminated, like Sankara, like Patricia Lumumba, like Gaddafi. So those days, Africa were totally divided. Africa were totally, completely divided by the whites. That's why you never saw, there was no Africa who could have come out and condemn the act that was done to those heroes. Right now, I appreciate to see some of the African have just waken up. We've got a leader called Ibrahim Traoré. This is the leader whom people have realized that might change the narrative of Africa, might get out the oppressor who are oppressing this nation. And I'm happy to see most people, most African people, most Africa, the large number of Africans trying to support this guy. I'm happy to see people coming together to fight whoever is fighting Ibrahim Traoré. So the message is clear, and the message is that Africa, we are supposed to rise up. Africa, we are supposed to know that tomorrow is going to be better when we plan for. When we plan for tomorrow, tomorrow will be better. When we are not planning for tomorrow, tomorrow will not be better the way you want it to be. So Africa are supposed to know that we are Africans and we are supposed to fight for our freedom, and we are supposed to fight for what we want as African people. You see, in Africa we have so many resources, we have so many things that can make Africa to be in the high level, but African, we are somehow ignorant, we are somehow betrayal. The way we are being divided is the way we cannot prosper in our resources. Gold is from Africa, uranium from Africa, copper from Africa, diamond from Africa. But we African, we look like we don't own anything. We African, we look like we don't know how to lead our own nation. We depend in other nations to come out and show us on how we can utilize our resources. So Africa, we are supposed to wake up. I like the message, the way this lady has said, and this message is supposed to be seen by the most African. And whenever you are here in Africa, you are supposed to share this video so that African can get it. Be it Africa from Jamaica, African from Caribbeans, everywhere. We are supposed to get this information and make sure that we have acted on it. So guys, this is what is all about the Africa, and this is what all about this lady has shared to us. This is the powerful message, and this message we are supposed to utilize it. This message is the best for us. We are supposed to use this message so that we can conquer, so that we can liberate our nation, so that we can make our nation to look greater than where it was. And Africa, guys, and what I can say that I thank you so much for getting this message, and I thank you so much for listening for this message, and I thank you so much for supporting our channel so that we can grow far from where we are. And guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate, and let us meet in the next episode.